The Company You Keep is about a CIA agent who unwittingly develops feelings for a con man. The con artist Charlie wants to leave the murky industry, and Emma is a CIA agent working on a case involving Charlie's family. The show is based on the 2019 Korean drama My Fellow Citizens, which starred Choi Si-won and Kim Min-young. The Company You Keep, which centers on the romance between Milo Ventimiglia's Charlie and Catherine Hina Kim's Emma, stars the actor who most recently played This Is Us's adored Jack Pearson. Charlie Nicoletti, Milo Ventimiglia, and Patrick Maguire, Timothy V. Murphy, meet in the first episode to discuss a business venture. We may therefore conclude right away that Charlie is very different from Ventimiglia's Jack character. When they con Maguire, Charlie's sister Bertie, Sarah Wayne Callies, is waiting for him in the background. Under the pretense that he would sell the warehouse to Maguire in return for cryptocurrencies, Charlie tricks the Irishman and his team, including the brains behind the scheme, Daphne Finch, Felicia Terrell, into going to a warehouse that they do not own. When the transaction is complete, the FBI shows up and Maguire and his men leave. When the mobster leaves, we find out that the man who tackled Charlie and put handcuffs on him were not law enforcement officers. The Nicoletti family, led by Patriarch Leo, William Fichtner, and Matriarch Fran, is actually the exact opposite, and Tina, Charlie's fiancée, is also there. The Nicolettis learn that Tina stole the cold wallet holding the $10 million from the sale later at the bar that Charlie and Bertie co-own. Without a doubt, the engagement is over. On to the real law enforcement personnel now. An undercover CIA agent named Emma Hill, Catherine Hina Kim, is pursuing the biggest drug trafficking organization in Europe. Emma doesn't know who is in charge of the enterprise, but she thinks they're expanding to the United States. Emma discovers her boyfriend Kevin, Michael Bowe, infidelity in a hotel after work. She therefore has no alternative but to sop up her emotions in the hotel bar. And since Charlie has the same thought, it appears that great minds indeed think alike. Charlie and Emma discuss their failed relationships while purposely telling each other ridiculous lies about themselves. But when Charlie admits he's a crook and Emma claims she works for the CIA, everyone laughs the loudest. They eventually find themselves in Charlie's penthouse suite, which he had originally reserved for him and Tina. Yet rather of spending the night together, they have a brief kiss and order room service. They awaken the following morning in each other's arms, with their clothes on. And at that point, the sex takes place. Charlie and Emma spend 36 hours together in the hotel room, the pool, and the bar. Yet when reality finally sets in, they decide to part ways. Charlie then goes back to living a life of crime, while Emma resumes her pursuit of criminals. Charlie disappears for 36 hours, which makes the Nicolettis unhappy, but he returns to the bar with gifts. Charlie confronts his father about his recent episodes of memory loss, however, before he can tell them about this potential employment. He is reassured by Leo that it is merely in the early stages and not to worry. Before discussing the new score, he persuades Charlie to leave the subject alone. Leo, Fran, and Bertie are shown the next scam by Charlie. There is a pastor on television by the name of Evan Earl III, but Illuminate Fellowship isn't exactly a happy place. The family learns that the church is money laundering because the profits have unexplainably increased in recent years. Once they have access to Earl's phone, they discover that the pastor will be meeting the person for whom he is laundering money at a gala. Charlie and Bertie part ways after entering the gala. But Charlie encounters a small issue because Emma is also present. She is there with her illustrious family, including her brother David, Tim Chiu, a senator, and Emma's father Joseph, James Sato, a former governor. They all believe Emma works as a data analyst for a logistics company. Charlie approaches Emma at the pub because he just can't help himself. They dance together while they continue to flirt. Charlie discovers Bertie and is reprimanded for getting sidetracked, but Emma has to leave because she gets a call from work. Charlie refuses Emma's request for a date when she comes back. Following the banquet, Charlie and Bertie succeed in their ruse and convince Earl to part with all of his money. Leo and Fran, who are preparing to retire early, are there when they count the money at the bar. Leo acknowledges that neither he nor Fran are happy about Charlie falling on his sword for the family business. The patriarch explains Charlie had previously committed similar offense and was imprisoned. They are either all out or all in, according to Leo. They have a debt to settle, and as season 1 progresses, we're sure to hear more about it. Emma discovers that Patrick Maguire is in charge of the drug trafficking organization inside the CIA. When her colleague watches the gangster and Charlie's warehouse deal on video, the cameras only capture the back of the man's head. Maguire and his men are overthrown by the combined efforts of the FBI and CIA, but Daphne escapes. Emma crashes her car while attempting to catch her, suffering some scratches, bruises, and a broken wrist as a result. Charlie visits Emma's home the following day to apologize and offer an explanation. Emma draws him in for a kiss after a passionate speech. Daphne and her men face the Nicolettas, including Ollie, Bertie's daughter, back at the pub. She claims that they owe them $15 million to Charlie. The family is suddenly in greater difficulties than they could have imagined